shit. Oh, but we could do a long form. I'm just afraid you're gonna get burnt out because this guy, she's just talking to some guy who's crying and.
Yeah, but he had a breakthrough. So I'm like allowing people to have, like, if they really want help and they're desperate and they can't come or whatever, like I'm allowing them to like talk it out.
Is that the guy who said fuck AA?
Yeah,
he's like, I'm not gonna go. She's
but
like,
he loves Jesus.
She's like, have you? Okay, but she's like, have you ever? She asked the guy, have you ever gone to AA? He's like, I'm not trying to go sit with a bunch of fucking old people. It's like, bro.
Tell people what AA is about.
Oh, because that's people want to know. Yeah. So what you mean, like for like to send people?
Yeah. What do people get out of going to AA?
Well, I mean, you find your people. You find other people like you that are on the same journey you're on, whether they're older, or younger, or it could be like a business guy. Like my sponsor is a guy who waters plants. He's like a hippie plant. Like I wouldn't really be his friend ever in any other world, but I met him in AA and he's been such an amazing person to call because he thinks the same way I think. We all think. Plus, like going somewhere for yourself when it's self-care and just sitting and listening and being around that sort of productive, healing, positive energy. It's like a check. I did something it makes you feel good you accomplished something that day. You're doing it gets honestly for a lot of people it's just a replacement because a lot of getting loaded is like bored, no purpose, no life. I'm just bored. I'm just gonna get high every day because right, like I don't have anything better to do. I mean, so if you have to go to a meeting every day, it can really help. Also, I mean, no surprise. AA isn't about. It's not the meetings. It's the step work, which is looking inside and really taking a look at where you were wrong and what these negative patterns are in your life. You have to identify where you're selfish, where have you been dishonest or resentful or jealous, or because a lot of times our resentments. It's because of us. We made the fucking. We had too high of expectations for our stepmom, right? We're so selfish. All we do is think about ourselves. So it's like, what did I not get? Well, you don't. Whoever said you deserved anything? Where are you being of service? Are you acting the right way, or are you acting the wrong way and expecting someone else to act the right way? And ignoring your. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, it's step work. I mean, I didn't really know about AA before I came out here. I thought it was just bitching and complaining, sitting at meetings. But, they say keep coming back. It works if you work it. Because if you keep coming back, you might find somebody that you might find somebody that is kind of like you, or you might hear something that the way that person says it makes sense. So, it's not just go into meetings with old people. And out here in California, it's, there's a lot of different types of people at meetings.
Like young. Like cool.
Yeah.
Like you don't even understand like how many dope people go to meetings. Like especially out here, but I think everywhere. If you want to find like the dopest people in any big city, go to a fucking meeting. I bet you're going to find some dope people. That's good. I think I pretty much covered everything. What about you? What about you, Danielle?
I found Jesus and I go to Bible study and it helped me.
Well, yeah, but
I love 12 steps. I love Alcoholics Anonymous. I learned a lot. It connected me to, it actually, just from going to AA, I started working in recovery because
it opened you to Jesus, probably. Without AA, you probably wouldn't have been the kind of person that could even accept something like that into your life.
Yeah,
right?
I think it was definitely a stepping stone into like where how I see life now. My perception today is real. I'm happy. Like I'm content. I'm tired right now because I woke up at 6 a.m. and
fuck that cord.
I like to sleep in. But yeah, I just want everyone to have, there is a solution for everybody if you're struggling.
I was just trying to talk about how you're like, you need to pace yourself and like, you know, you don't owe anyone like, you have to like, this is a job and I'm afraid you're going to burn out talking to these people because I know I would, you know?
Yeah, it worries me too. It's like how much are you gonna give away of yourself? I guess you replenish yourself by the word, right?
I read every day.
Yeah, but you and Johnny, her and Johnny are talking to
60 people.
a lot of really, really, really sick people, and they're explaining their
And then they
everything.
talk shit on the internet.
Not all of them. Not everyone. I'm grateful. I feel a responsibility to help people. I feel a responsibility to help people because I was gifted sobriety, and I have no more desire to drink or use or anything. Well, I haven't drank in 15 years, but I don't have any desire to alter my mind, and I'm content in my own skin. I feel peace in my soul. So now I just get to like operate the way that I choose to. And I really like wouldn't trade what I have today for anything. Like when I had 11 years sober, I was not content. I always wanted more. I wanted the material stuff, and now I don't care about that.
Where's that